What's up, guys? Welcome back. We have another reaction video. Before I even get into it, I can already tell you it's going to be good because it is Blood Moon Paranormal. This video is almost 45 minutes long. I'm not quite sure yet if I'll cut it up or not to save some time. Head over to Blood Moon Paranormal's YouTube channel, show them some love. This one, most haunted asylum in the Midwest, Eloise Asylum. I've heard a lot of things about this place. Let's get it.
Everything's dark, even the sky. I'll never get out. He's turned all against me. They keep talking about me. Why won't they let me alone? Oh my God. Oh no, don't let them take me in there. I'll never get out. Oh God, what will happen to me now?
Something just came through. It was really weird. It sounded like it said, Zach, I can't help.
I just heard a tap behind me.
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way.
This is turning really good really quick.
That's insane.
Oh my God, dude, their intros are just, God.
Name is Zach Wenzel, and for the past 10 years, my crew and I have been investigating the paranormal. Spending overnight in some of the most haunted locations to try and debunk claims of spirits and manifestations, while also trying to find proof of the afterlife. Along the way, we've experienced terrifying unexplained phenomena, and have further learned the truth behind life after death. These are our journeys, our adventures. Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are Blood
Moon Paranormal.
Just west of Detroit, Michigan is a building that is truly terrifying. While its name is elegant, its history is somewhat dark and depressing. It's seen thousands of deaths throughout its time. Welcome to Eloise Asylum, where the voices of the past echo through desolate hallways and you never feel alone.
The idea was originally a poorhouse, but since all the wars came about, a lot of veterans came and they were deemed insane. They started having overcrowding and issues with poorhouse patients and institutionalized patients conflicting. So they decided to build another brick extension to the west. And eventually they just kept expanding due to the increased patient capacity. So this building itself was built in 1931, but it wasn't open to the public until 1932. It replaced a building, as this one was originally built to be called the New A building, but during the 1932 great name change of all the buildings, it became D building. It took over as the new intake building. So every single patient that came here after 1932 had to come through these doors, get evaluated on floors above, and dispersed out to the rest of the property. So when they dropped them off here, it was to evaluate, to see what kind of care they needed, whether they were homeless, where they had some sort of mental disorder, or they were any injuries or whatever. So there was many different types of hospitals on the property, and this building would evaluate what kind of care they needed. Eloise dates back to when they were trying to get their own postal code for this place. So now it was nearly impossible for them to get a postal code due to the fact that every single name they submitted to the Detroit postmaster was denied until the idea dawned upon them that they should use his daughter's name, Eloise. They had many different types of therapies. They had insulin therapy. They had...
Alright guys, so for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip past the history to try to save some time. If you guys are curious about the history and stuff like that, because one thing I love about Blood Moon, just like how we do things, is we go as in depth as possible on the history to try and figure out exactly what, who, or why the place is haunted, you know? So this isn't a bad thing. But to save some time on the video, I'm going to skip through the history part and just get into the investigation.
Spectrum Business is made to work just like a new business.
We ain't skipping this ad. So I'm not going to skip this ad. I'm just going to cut this part out of the video. Fair warning for those of you guys that don't know, or just like an FYI. If you skip an ad on any channel's video, don't matter if they're small, big, doesn't matter, that creator doesn't get paid for that ad. Even though it's a small percentage, you got to get a lot of ads to get paid a decent amount of money. Pretty much if you have 1,000 ads and those 1,000 ads all 1,000 get skipped, you don't get any money at all.
So right now we're headed to the 5th floor to start up Carly's isolation. She's gonna be going in the hydrotherapy tub, and she is
Not ready.
You're not ready?
Not ready at all.
Oh.
good luck.
Thanks, I guess. I want my partner. What you guys do? There's psychic power area. Okay.
She's already on edge.
Oh, what's that?
Throughout the night, we hear this noise periodically. We later debunked this as being fireworks from a local neighborhood.
I can't tell if I was from in the building or if that was outside the building. That sounded really. Weeps? Are you weeping? Are you sad? You guys don't have to be scared of me. I'm just here to talk.
I think that should be some kind of credibility on its own, because in the camera, like in the video, that did sound like it was in the building, but they didn't claim it was in the building when they literally could have. They could have said that happened right outside the door, right behind the camera. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna tell them that they're lying? I mean, kind of, we don't know because we're not there. But like I said, that should add some type of credibility.
Hunting? Yes, I'm hunting. That's awesome. Beg? You think I'm begging for you to do stuff? I mean, you might take it as that way. I'm not begging you. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just showing you. Oh, I got goosebumps from that. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna get in this tub because I want to. I am gonna turn off the Oculus so you guys can talk to me through the spirit box. Might be easier for you to use it. I will. 5i? This is so weird. Setting stuff last time we were here. I'm gonna run spirit box. Oh, wait a minute, said home.
That was clear. Honestly, low-key, I thought for some reason it sounded like Zach saying help. Almost like he poked his head in the door asking if she needed help. Not gonna lie, it's kind of what I thought just happened, but then she just said it came from the spirit box. So that's pretty wild.
Can you tell me how many people are in here with me right now? No idea. Is there a little girl named Harmonia here who passed away? No idea. Wait a minute, said college. Can you tell me how many people are in here with me right now? No idea.
I don't know.
Is there a little girl named Harmonia here who passed away in this tub?
They captioned it 20, but I'm not sure if I heard 20 or not. Let me raise this up.
Wait a minute, said college. Can you tell me how many people are in here with me right now? No idea.
Oh, the loud sound said something weird, but like right before the loud sound, you hear like almost like a child's voice say 20. But that is weird. Yeah, that's weird.
Is there a little girl named Harmonia here who passed away in this tub? Harmonia, are you here with me? Yeah, that was a noise though. Is Harmonia here? $5? Am I losing? I saw you there.
like a light flash out there in that room. I don't know, maybe if it was from outside. Hello?
Hello? It's an ongoing joke between me and Blood Moon.
Can you step away? What is happening? Is it the Oculus? Hello?
Is over.
Okay, cool. So I got in the tub. Probably like, I don't know, maybe a little less than 10.
I'm sure they'll probably go over this in a second, but honestly, that's how a REM pod acts right when the battery is dying or about to die. It'd just start going crazy like that. But just for those of you guys watching and don't know, or even other creators that just sometimes think, oh no, this REM pod's going crazy, what's going on? Check the battery. For some reason, these specific REM pods are super sensitive. If you even have a 9-volt battery that's half dead, it'd do this. For some reason, they prefer pretty fresh batteries. But yeah, let's keep going.
I don't know something. I got in the tub about 10 minutes ago. Okay, I was in the tub maybe for a little over 5 minutes. Maybe, I don't know.
I will say that is weird because it did stop and then started again. With how they work, when they're about to die, they will just keep on going off until you reset them, and then you'll reset them, and then it may stop, or it may like be dormant and not going off for like 20-30 seconds, and then it'll start going crazy again. So now I don't really think it's the battery, honestly.
Didn't go off at all. Got out of the tub, and I turned the Oculus on, and it went off.
Right now, we're heading down to the 4th floor for Emily's isolation in the doctor's tub, right? That's what it is?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
This area is said to have a very angry doctor that likes to strangle people. So, and that sounds like it's something that Emily wants to do. So,
That's her thing.
that's her thing.
Alright, bye everybody.
For those of you guys that don't know, Emily, that is Zach's girlfriend, and I'm starting to believe that she is not scared of anything. She's down for literally whatever. She'll go alone literally wherever for however long. It doesn't matter. Like, she does get scared, but she doesn't let it get to her, if that makes sense. She don't care. She'll sit there and do whatever for however long.
Yes. Hey everybody. How's everybody doing? It said screw off.
These two separate Ovilus responses came
How dare you come in here with all that positivity? Screw off.
together to create a legitimate phrase. Whoever is in the bathroom clearly does not want Emily to be in there.
How's everybody doing? Off. Why? Why do you want me to screw off? Do you not like me being in here? Well, my name's Emily, and I'm here to talk to you guys. Whoever's here. Here to be friends. Not trying to make enemies or upset anybody. Do you not like me being in Stand page. Do you want me to stand up? I'm gonna sit in the tub. Awesome new SB7 Pro that we are so lucky to have. I'm gonna turn it on, and we're gonna try to talk this way, okay? Ready? You just told me ready. Ready? Well, I appreciate it. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, can I talk to the doctor that strangled someone? Go away. Who told me to screw you off at the beginning of me starting this? Tell me what happened behind closed doors. The flashlight. Thank you. Who turned on? Oh, thank you. That's even brighter. Wow. What's your guys' names? I want to know who I'm talking to.
Jeez.
At Ariat, we know our
Once
main
again,
tough
we're
work
gonna let
ethos will
this.
treat you well.
Once again, we're gonna let this run for however long. It's 26 seconds. I'll see you guys back here when it is done.
We believe that the voice that just came through may have been the same
Welcome back.
person that came through on the Ovilus earlier telling Emily to screw off.
That was clear.
Get out? Or what?
Wait.
Get out? Or what?
It said something else after. It said get out, like bit me or something. Hold on.
Get out?
I'm gonna slow it down real quick. %, speed.
Oh my God. Get out. Get out.
Yes, it either said bit me or Brittany. They didn't catch that though. Well, Blood Moon, homie, I know you guys are watching. I know y'all seen that. I slowed it down. I'm surprised you guys didn't catch that though. But yeah, it either said Brittany or bit me.
Or what? Sometimes you take what? Come on.
Emily, your isolation is over. We're coming to get you.
And the flashlight just went off as soon as that happened.
All right, so right now we're heading down to the 3rd floor where I'm gonna do my isolation and do a color experiment. So let's go. All right, guys, so we're gonna try something new.
Also, for those of you guys that don't know, one reason why I feel like Zach is overly slept on and should be taken way more serious than he actually is in the paranormal community is because he is super scientific when it comes to this stuff. Like who do you know? Even myself, I would never thought of this. But who else do you know is out here doing experiments with colors and stuff just to see if certain colors are going to create more or less activity? He's about to explain it, but well, I feel like he's about to explain it. But just watch, like who the hell was that? That was weird. But no, seriously, who else do you know is doing stuff like this?
During my isolation real quick. I have this theory about colored lights and electron ejection. I believe that there's a possibility that colored lights could affect activity, to simplify it. So I believe this is possible through electron ejection. And basically we're gonna start out with red, and then we're gonna make our way to blue through green. Red is considered a light with photons in it that has only 1.7 electron volts. And with that, that means that it cannot eject electrons. So we're gonna try and see if this causes more activity compared to like blue or green that will eject electrons. So we're starting out with red. We're gonna do a couple of minutes with red, and then switch to green, and then switch to blue. There's anyone here with me right now? Let's see. So, there's any doctors and patients and nurses come in here and use energy in the air to come interact with the devices in the room currently. Currently, there's a trifling meter sitting over there. It's between, it just said down a little.
That's funny.
On it, tops between 1 and 1.2, so we'll see where that ends up going. Flashlight is turned on and turned off immediately. We're 2 minutes into the red light, so we're gonna do an EVP session real quick.
After asking 3 questions and reviewing the recorder, no EVPs were captured.
Maybe man. Okay. We're gonna switch to green now. That's at 85 on the hue scale. That's green. I believe green sits at a 2.7 electron volts, and that means that it is capable of ejecting electrons. So it's hitting atoms right now and ejecting those electrons into the atmosphere. That hit 0.4. which is the highest I've seen so far. 0.4 on that again. Interesting that it's going up a little further. You know, it's going up a little bit further. We're doing another EVP session, so I'm gonna ask the same questions again. If you're here with me speaking to this device, flashlight is lit up real quick. Can you tell me your name? What are you doing in this hospital?
After reviewing the EVP session in the green light, again, nothing came through.
So we're getting the 4-minute mark here in a second with the green lights that we're going to be changing it to blue. And you're starting off 4 minutes with the blue light. Now blue has a 3.1 electron volt to it, which allows electrons to further be ejected from the atom. So this technically would allow the most electrons into the field here. So we're going to see what that does. Flashlight, right away. That's crazy. We're only 30 seconds in. Flashlight, right away.
And it's staying on longer.
That's holding. That's the longest that's been done. My moment. That's the longest that is lit up this entire time in this room. So that is still sitting at about 0.1, 0.2. The highest it's reached, 0.4. We'll sit at 0.4. Cold? Yeah, this does seem like a little colder temperature color, right? Okay, so it's time for an EVP session again. What's your name?
The Ovilus responded directly to my question. However, after reviewing the digital recorder, I again didn't capture any EVPs, even in the blue light.
Nothing again, so it might not be EVP never room. So that's still sitting at 0.1, but it's reaching 0.3 at some point. It's at gone. What was that? Dude, no way. The other camera I had rolling, as soon as that said gone on Ovilus, the battery filled up on the other camera, or the, as soon as, and the flashlight was going off. Q? As soon as the Ovilus said gone, the other SD card on the camera is out of data. That's crazy. What?
Also, I've had multiple opportunities of investigating with Blood Moon Paranormal, and I will comment that one thing Zach does pay very close attention to is SD card storage and his battery percentages, and it is very odd that this is happening with the blue light. You know the drill. I'm gonna let it keep going. See y'all back here in a minute and a half.
After every investigation, I explore footage and reformat the card for extra space. There's no reason the card should be full after only about an hour of filming. It's especially weird that the Ovilus said right before it filled up.
So again, as soon as it said gone.
Told you guys, he always pays close attention to that kind of stuff. He's not a beginner. He's been in this field a very long time. He knows how this stuff works.
The SD card filled up on that camera. It's a new SD card. That's insane. So that was 4 minutes with the red light, 4 minutes, the flashlight still up again. Dude, what is going on? So that was 4 minutes with the red light, 4 minutes with the green light, and 4 minutes with the blue light. That's crazy. And that flashlight is lit up the most with the blue light. Granted, it was out of the 4 minutes, so I don't know if you count that, but it's still lit up more with the blue light. Red, green, or blue? Can you tell me? What was your favorite color? Oh my god, dude, just holy shit. That thing just like flashed really quick.
Is over. We're coming to get you. You look like you're on to something here.
I am.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Couple things. Red, very little.
Okay.
Very little with red. Flashlight lit up for like 3 seconds maybe, one time. The entire 4 minutes. So I do it like 4 minute increments with the lights. 4 minutes lit up once. Okay? A couple of obvious responses. Green light, quick blip, that's it. Blue light lit up 3 different times in 4 minutes.
Okay.
For a long period of time.
Okay.
Okay? During the blue light also, the Oculus said, go on. And then I heard a do-do-do.
Like
SD card filled up on that camera. So I'm not sure if the blue light is causing the electrons to eject and the electrons to cause the equipment to go off, or if the blue light is allowing the electrons to eject and the spirits to take from the electrons that are ejected. I'm not sure that answer yet.
Okay.
That's something we're gonna have to experiment with.
See, that's what I'm saying, guys. Who all do you know doing intelligent experiments like this? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Thanks. Is that you? Nope. That good? Wait. That was that. Maybe the wind?
If you look closely, you'll see the storm screen on the window is being pushed back and forth due to the wind, meaning this unexplained noise is debunked.
Okay, we're gonna turn on Spirit Box, so we're gonna ask some questions and you can talk to us through it.
Safely removes pore gunk.
You know the deal.
Grace and Carly, your duos are over.
Great. Nothing.
Nothing? Those noises even?
So it was the window.
Where did you hear them? From your guys' area?
Grace looks like she's scared. Grace here, she is Blood Moon's newest member. She is their field researcher, so she is now the one that they have do real super in-depth things or in-depth research about these locations, and she can uncover pretty much anything if she can figure out who's maybe passed away there, what else happened. But yeah, she's the one that has the knowledge to be able to do an extensive background search on a property.
Yeah, it's that window. It's the weather. We did it like 5 times.
Is it the screen in the window?
I think so. Yeah, it's that.
So we are done with our duos and our isolations, so we're headed to the 5th floor all together to start investigating the entire building. Yeah, let's see how it goes. It's been a very active night so far.
Halfway through.
So I'm excited to see what else we get.
It's so weird. This is the neighbors, huh? Yeah, this is the neighbors.
from the window still pointing out.
Yeah, we should be able to see it then too, because it should.
Depending on how bright they make it.
What's that? Did you see that?
I did, yeah. Whoa.
Hi.
I'm missing it, bro. It just looks like dread.
Hold on.
Can you light it up again?
Ooh.
That was the whole thing.
Found his room. I found his room.
Can you run to over here and just touch it? It'll go off, or any of the other ones down there.
I just heard a tap behind me. Like something on the glass. Damn, she's bright as hell. As the tripwire is going crazy.
Yeah. So we have this device right here. I don't know if you've used it before, but what you can do is you can talk right into it. We should be able to hear you after we ask you a question. You excited? Light that up one more time if you're excited to talk with us.
That was the tripwire.
Oh my god.
Damn, okay. All right. Eloise, now recording, 5th floor. Again, speak into this device if you want to talk with us. Can you tell me your name?
How old are you? Who's making that flashlight go off?
I don't know if they heard that in real time. I'm sure they'll probably go over it here in a second. But before they say anything, to me that almost sounds like doors closing. And if there is no doors physically closing, then that would probably be along the lines of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like residual energy. But I'm sure they'll go over it here in a second.
Is someone in the day room making noise?
Oh, so never mind. Apparently they did hear that.
Let me go check. There's like a steel grate.
So there's like a grate.
Open. It's not like closing or anything.
Yeah.
It's like.
Can you tap it real quick?
Yeah, do some sound.
So this is me tapping it.
That's a completely different
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
No, it came from that way.
It came, yeah, to the right. Yep.
No, it came from the right, Grace. Gotta debunk things sometimes. I'm trying to debunk it to see if it wasn't.
It is what it is.
Sometimes it really sucks when you have what you think is a really good piece of evidence and you are able to debunk it. But as paranormal investigators, one of your biggest jobs should be debunking. Like, yeah, that piece of evidence that you got, or I should say evidence that you got, that you really feel people are going to love and it's going to get you more views, and you can title the video, for example, like crazy poltergeist activity happened, this cat ball flew off the shelf or whatever. But realistically, all it was, you walked in an old building, a board or something like that shifted just a little bit and knocked this cat ball off center, and it seemed like it flew into the floor, but you're just excited when really all it did was roll off the shelf. To somebody who doesn't know any better, and this isn't derogatory, but probably 90% of you guys watching wouldn't know any better, you would automatically assume that that is paranormal and that you just caught poltergeist activity, or that the person you're watching just caught poltergeist activity, especially if they scream and yell at it. You're not going to know any better. But what they should do is try to recreate it, put the cat ball back up there, retrace their steps, everything, jump around a little bit, see how easy it is for that cat ball to fall off the shelf. Obviously what we're talking about, or what they're talking about now, isn't that. I just needed a quick and easy example to give you guys as to what I mean and why it's still important to debunk, and why one of our jobs is to go into every investigation with a skeptical mindset and a debunker's mindset. That should be part of the job, but kind of rare, unfortunately, to see that nowadays. Let's continue to see what they come up with, though.
The holiday season is a time for joy.
Well, see you guys in about 30 seconds.
Stressful.
Wait, is that in the recording, or is that happening like in real time while they're listening to the recorder? Because the way they're reacting makes it seem like that. I just wonder if it's not one of those windscreen things again, one of them screens I was in the window flopping back and forth. I just wonder if it's not one of those again. But it could be a completely different part of the building and or floor. The windows might not be open in this one.
Nothing.
I need to just say something. That was the most hold your fucking ground thing, because we're hearing all these noises and I can see everybody's face right now. And
What is that?
So it wasn't, they were hearing it in real time, it wasn't the recorder. Holy cow, that's one of the things to where I personally would have probably have stopped listening to the recorder or the recording to go see what that was. I can understand completely why they would have just finished off the recording since they didn't have very much more time left of it, but I'm way too impatient. I would have definitely went and checked that out just to see, and then more than likely forgot I was even going over the audio recording, and probably wouldn't have even remembered to continue listening to it. So that's probably exactly why they went ahead and continued. Their like 15 seconds left of audio, but I would have got way too excited and went and checked it out.
Literally.
That's weird that I thought they were.
that's kind of what it sounded like. And the flashlight.
Might have been that.
That is kind of what it sounded like.
No windows open.
No, there's no. I thought there was, but there's not.
No, they said closed.
Not to mention metal mesh like that, it's stiff. So even if there was a loose part, it would have to be super, super windy in order for that to make sounds and go like that, because it's not solid, you know?
It sounds like something banging on something, not like something closing. It's
straight up sounds like somebody's hitting something.
Well, do you think they're trapped in here?
Can you make the noises again? If you show me where you were making the noises at, I'll open that cage for you.
We tried pleading with whoever was in that room to try making more noises. However, we couldn't get them to do it again. We can't claim this as paranormal, but it is strange how the bang stopped once we entered the room.
So right now we are headed to the...
That's exactly what I do too. If I can't debunk something, but it is something good like that, I will even say, like, I can't really claim that as paranormal, but what I can say is that we can't find a source for it, and ironically enough, when we got closer, it stopped. So, as always, kudos to Blood Moon, because they are one of the few channels left that will keep it 100% real. They don't always claim everything is paranormal, even if sometimes they should. You know what I'm saying? Or not should, but you get what I'm saying. Like that, I would have probably been like, well, I don't have any other way else to explain it, but you guys get it.
The doctor's quarters, and in this area, last time we were here, we actually did an Estes method. Well, I did an Estes method inside the tub where it said that this doctor strangled people, and I got really dizzy and really like almost sick doing this Estes method in the tub, so we're gonna do that again and see what happens. So for our Estes session today, we're gonna be using something different. It's the SB7 Pro. This is a new device. This is actually a pre-release device that we got from Gary Galpa, so thank you to him for letting us get this early. It's been really cool so far at Jericho, so yeah, we're gonna use this for our Estes in here and see what happens.
Last time we were here, me, Emily, and Zach, we did this exact same thing in this room. Zach did Estes in this tub, Emily and I were asking questions.
Also, another comment. I was able to used that spirit box with them at Indiana State Sanatorium Convention, ISS Con 2, this past summer, and I also used their headphones, so I can speak on this. For one, that device is amazing. I can't remember who it is that made it. They just said it though. Sorry guys, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sleepy, but it's an amazing device, and their headphones are genuine noise canceling. When I had them on, I could not hear anything, even with people walking around during the convention. So yeah, I know he can't hear anything because those are the same headphones that I also used. So personally, even if there's any debunking channels watching this, I can promise that he can't hear anything.
And we got crazy responses, like if we were talking to a doctor. So I want to see if we can continue this and if they remember us and if we get the same, stuff coming through. Who's here with us?
She flashing like super fast.
Sounded like it said, is it midnight?
Hey, did you guys hear that voice?
It is midnight on the dot.
Yeah.
11:59.
Hold on, I just heard like someone scream like, hey!
Here, mark that right there.
Grassy.
Wait, no, did you guys
What
hear
she
that
said.
voice out there? I heard someone
What
say,
she's-
hey! Really loud.
Are you sure it wasn't through the...
No, it was out there, I think.
After analyzing the footage and listening into what Carly may have heard, it has a certain static element that sounds as if it was coming directly from the spirit box. What do you think?
She flashing like super fast.
Sounded like it said, is it midnight?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I wonder if that isn't what Carly heard, because I did hear hey.
Did you guys hear that voice?
As always, I will see you guys in a couple seconds.
Is this a response coming through the spirit box or a disembodied voice coming from the other room?
Did someone just scream hey somewhere in this building?
We live behind her.
Behind who?
Is there a doctor here with us?
That's none of your business.
Wow.
And then a female voice came through and said, cool it.
It's the same energy last time, remember?
Male voice said, fine.
It was like male and female talking.
That's none of your business. Cool it, fine. It almost seems like the doctor is trying to get a little bit snippy with them asking questions, and then a female spirit is responding back to him, telling him to basically chill out, and he is responding back almost like two spirits are communicating with each other, and he's like, fine, you know what I'm saying, like, fine, I'll chill out. That actually happens way more than people think. Yeah, it happens a lot, actually.
The female voice, I have a feeling
About what?
She sounds distressed.
Oh no, I feel so like sad. Like that's sad.
It got really sad.
It got really sad.
Like the vibe is.
Lift her up.
Well, cause
Put her in the bathroom.
Jeez.
Just lift her up and move her to the bathroom.
Oh god.
Did you used to strangle?
She was walking just fine.
Oh my god, it could be assisted walking to get them to the bathroom.
Maybe, yeah. Were patients strangled in this tub?
Jeez.
There was a voice that said, go up to him, and then there's a voice that's a little deeper and sounds a little closer that's trying to come through, but it's not clear enough.
You gotta speak more clearly for us. Get close to Zach. You guys can come in here. I know there's 4 of us in here, and it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but come on in. There's plenty of space. You can just like step over us if you want.
6.
6, maybe it was 2 people in here.
Yeah.
Is there
7.
They're coming
Don't
in.
like that.
8.
Didn't you just say that
8.
people come in here? I thought they were just coming in.
So far, there's 4 of them.
Are there 8 of you in here now? 8 of us in here now?
5.
3 people leave?
This is like Common Core math in here.
No. So there's just 1 of them in here now.
Who's in here? What's the name?
Can we talk to the doctor that decided to strangle innocent patients? Because I think that's very rude.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Oh yeah? Who's this?
Well, I'm Emily. I said my name like several times before because you guys kept asking.
I'm Grace.
And I'm Carly.
And this is Zach. In the tub.
What's your name? We said our names.
Also, I'll comment on this just because I know there's gonna be at least one of you guys watching that's like, Emily, that's a little rude. One thing sometimes you have to understand is that this whole idea behind you have to respect the dead, it's all BS. Yes, if anybody has watched any of our actual investigations, you know I'm always respectful, but that comes with its limitations. A doctor strangling innocent patients, you're not gonna have my respect when you're living, and you're damn sure not gonna have my respect when you're dead. Let's look at John Wayne Gacy. What's some other ones? Jeffrey Dahmer, people like that. You mean to tell me that I should respect them just because they've passed away? Nah, get out of here with that mess. Not gonna happen. If I ever come in contact with one of their spirits, they're probably going to present themselves as a demon and try to scare me. And I'm going to call him a bozo, just to put it nicely. Like, no. This whole idea behind people need to be respectful of the dead no matter what. I don't know who came up with that, but that's the most BS thing that I've ever heard. I will agree that don't just go in there and be rude, because at the end of the day, you don't know who you're talking to. But if, the spirits are going to be jerks and you're pretty sure that you're speaking to one of the bad ones, go off. Run your mouth, talk your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to. Unpopular opinion, I know, and I'm normally not the kind of person that would talk like that, but I'd be lying if I said that I haven't. And trust me, hearing it come from Emily, she has to have her reasons. So I don't honestly see a problem with it.
We want to know your name now.
It's only fair.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the party.
He said hello everyone and the flashlight turned on. It's like every time he
I'm
talks.
trying to understand what's happening.
Oh. It's like every time he talks, the flashlight goes off.
And everyone's in my bathroom?
I'm sorry.
How many of us are in here?
It's kind of an outrage. It's the same voice coming through.
Are you mad that we're
He's so mad.
Because you can't strangle and drown an innocent.
See, that's what I'm saying. They are pretty sure they're speaking with the doctor. So yeah, I'd be in there, talking my stuff too. And any of you guys watching would probably do the same thing.
person?
You think?
I'm sorry.
Told you.
Jeez.
I understand the circumstances of this room, but it does sound like there's like a woman being drowned. Like the bubbling noises of her like screaming.
Oh gosh. Well, because they didn't confirm it was drowning, it was mainly strangling, but I just mentioned strangled and drowning because that's what you assume.
Both. I mean, yeah.
That's what you can assume with the tub being,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, she said she really enjoyed it.
What the
So
fuck?
fuck that.
I have chills, dude.
Because I highly doubt she enjoyed it, bro.
I drowned. I let it happen.
Did you want to not be here anymore? Is that? Oh my god! Because he said she liked it.
Hey, my ankle hurts. Can you come help me?
Fix it, please.
Check her ankle.
Fix it.
That one.
She's limping.
Female voice came through. I haven't heard this voice before, and it sounded like it said, "I can help with that."
Oh.
Yeah.
What you got?
It's a lady doctor nurse.
Yeah.
Do you have any like ibuprofen
Or maybe like a bandage wrap.
or a bandage?
What should she do to help it?
Saying his chest is hurting?
Are you hurting Zach's chest? Can you turn that on for me?
Something just came through. It was really weird. It sounded like it said, "Zach, I can't help."
Can't help?
I think I said I
Hey.
can.
I'm sorry.
I
maybe
know
not.
who it is. Hey,
Female voice said, "You're right."
Hey, Mr. Reverend George Kelly. Is that you?
It's interesting because it said, "Sorry, Zach, I can't help," after he goes like this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. In the dentist chair.
Actually, hate the dentist.
Same. I don't think anyone likes the dentist.
Grace needs her teeth cleaned. Can you help her out? She may need to be checked for cavities.
It was like a female voice. She said it really fast.
You may need to slow it down a little bit so Grace can catch it. Flashlight.
Wow.
That's bright too.
Can you tell me the name of the person who lit that flashlight up? My name is Zach. What's your name?
Nope.
You don't want to tell us her name? Why not?
Paul.
Paul? Her name's Paul.
Flashlight behind you.
Paul, did you light that other one up now?
Do not go there.
Oh, go where?
All like broken up.
The same voice.
Over there.
Over there. Over where?
Yeah, over where?
That one sounded weird.
Yeah, that did sound really weird.
Where don't you want us to go?
Ooh.
That flashlight. Can you turn that one off and turn that one on?
That's weird though, because she said over there, maybe it's implying like that one's over there.
Turn that off and turn that one on now. Playing a little flashlight tag. It's a little game. It's a fun little game.
Go.
Very faint something being pulled across the floor.
Whoa, that like turned off and it turned on. Again, if you can show us that you can turn this off and then turn that on like right away.
Get out. Get. Are you telling Grace to get out of your chair?
Dude, no way. No way. And this is out of focus, dude. Come on, focus, focus.
That's like unbelievable. Wow, that's never happened before.
I don't know if you like cigarettes, but I got some free cigarettes for you. All you gotta do is go boom, 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 back and forth on the flashlight to really.
If that happens, man, oh my gosh.
Quickly, just 1, 2, 3. 1.
Okay, now go to this one.
Oh gosh.
I need a cigarette. We'll leave one here for you.
What of you?
What are you telling us to turn them on?
We want you to.
That's how you play the game. It's how you win. You gotta go boom, 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 just like that.
Wouldn't it be crazy if, as he was going like boom, 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 the lights were turning on like light on, light on, light on? That would have been insane.
One will.
As soon as you do it, as soon as you do that, okay? Now go to this one.
Damn it.
You got it, you got it.
And really maybe he's trying to turn it off. You got it!
You're doing great.
You're almost there.
There you go. Okay, now go to this one.
That one.
The one over here. My name is Zach. What's your name?
That one was really
That
quick.
went off though.
And go.
I mean, it did what you wanted it to do. It just wasn't like that close together. So I say you still leave with something.
Well, I did ask if
Get ready for them.
Should we?
There's a third one, dude. There's a third one. At the same time. What the fuck? Oh crap.
Oh, I have the goosebumps right now, dude. That's crazy.
It said behind us. Where?
You definitely just won those cigarettes. I'll bring them up to you, okay?
That's awesome. Thank you.
What's your name?
I heard a tablet.
I heard that too. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Tell me.
I find this incredibly interesting that the noise we heard is directly followed by the flashlight turning on. Do you think there's any correlation between the two? What's your name?
Get off me.
Let me hear that again real quick.
Followed by the flashlight turning on. Do you think there's any correlation between the two? What's your name?
Get off me.
It almost sounds like a tap. If I'm hearing the right noise, maybe that's exactly what happened. Tap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe.
What's going on? Is there something happening that shouldn't be happening?
No, that was a really deep man voice.
That sounded like that was some cover up. Alright.
Sus.
Alright, we got about 10 minutes left, okay? I'm gonna ask it.
The all-new Offenburg Kia in Shiloh has new Kias in stock.
Alright guys, so if you guys are still watching, you guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the ones that keep this channel going. If you're new here and you're still watching, obviously you're still watching for a reason. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Also, if you've made it to this point, please leave a comment on the actual video below. This will probably be premiered, so please don't leave the comment in the premiere. Leave the comment, or in the premiere live chat, leave the comment under the actual video itself, letting me know if there are any other videos or who you would like me to react to and watch a video of. Also, if you guys are down, I think I already mentioned it earlier, I can't remember because it's now going on 5. If you guys have any videos of your own that you've taken around your house or just in general that you'd like me to take a look at and do one of these videos on, I'm thinking about trying to also do compilation videos to where I take a whole bunch of shorter videos and react to them and talk about them and give my input and opinion on them. So with that being said, in the description of this video, you're not only going to find the link to Blood Moon Paranormal's YouTube channel, you'll also find the link to this video where you can go and watch the uninterrupted version of it, as well as my email that you guys can email me your guys' videos or a link to your video. Let's get back into it.
Yeah. She just said don't. Was that Grace saying don't, or was that?
No, I think that came through a spirit box.
What do you think Zach's gonna ask?
She can't hear us.
Go. What do you think Zach's gonna ask? Why are you saying don't?
Is Reverend George Kelly here? Can we talk with him?
I'm good.
That sounded female though.
That did sound female. There's that flashlight's going off. So.
Tweaking.
Yeah.
And then it says, I'm not. He's a deeper male voice.
That's kind of sus, okay? If that is the Reverend, you call me, you know, on my phone, you call me and say, hey, did you just answer your phone? And I say, no, I didn't. Kind of the same thing. How are you going to answer, no, I'm not, if you're not there? You know what I'm saying? Kind of weird.
Reverend, if this is you, can you say a term very clearly that would mean Velisca, like axe, murder, Moors?
I love him.
Can you say one of those terms?
Yep.
Alright, let's hear it.
No, man.
I killed him.
No fucking way, dude.
Dude,
no
chills. God
fucking
damn.
way.
Hold
on. Come on. We have to have a little bit more confirmation.
We need more confirmation.
Okay. Can you say
That was some pretty good confirmation.
the last name of the person you killed?
If it says more,
George is here. Why? It was like a female voice.
While the responses coming through could have been Reverend George Kelly from the Villisca Axe murder house, we aren't entirely sure. After this point, the responses that seemed relevant to that situation stopped coming through, so we aren't entirely sure what to think of this.
George, I'm sorry. I don't friends here. So we're friends. I mean, yes, I would like to think that we're friends. Horses?
Horses? Is that what she
Pet?
said? Pet.
I would love to pet a horse right now, but George, if you are here,
Got a lot of them.
You got a lot of horses?
Yo, this is turning really good really quick. Where's the horses at? I'm gonna get really excited about the horse. I can't.
Look at him.
Where? Is there a ghost horse here? What was your horse's name?
you guys have
Friday. The horse's name was Friday.
That's weird.
That's not weird. Remember they were saying about the pens? They would.
Oh, above the pen.
Yeah. They would put the people above the pens.
Oh, I thought those were pigs.
They were pigs, but they had farm animals
They might have had horses. I mean, who knows?
here. We're gonna get packing up here, okay? Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
See, I told you guys. If you guys, any of you guys watching, are a fan of real paranormal, where you're not just watching for the thrill, you're not just watching in hopes that you're watching basically a horror movie. You want to see actual evidence and not overhyped, over dramatized, anything like that. You want to see the real deal. You can always count on these guys. Everything's good. They try to debunk. They dot their T's, cross their I's. You guys get it. These guys are the real deal. So if you guys haven't yet, please go show Blood Moon Paranormal some love, as those guys are obviously amazing. They're extremely underrated. Zach and Emily with Blood Moon Paranormal are going to team up with me, possibly Mom and Brendan, to host an event, a paranormal investigation public event at Pine Lawn Manor. So if you're interested in that, comment or email me or something like that and we can set something up. There's only 30 spots available. When I drop this video, I don't know how many more spots will be available. So and it's $50 a person. If you was to book this location by yourself and investigate it, it's $500. All right, see you guys in the next one, and I'm signing off and going to bed.